So it starts movie with a family who were going to an island to celebrate their holidays. A special kind of festival was going to be held on that island, which is called quarantine. Suzanne, that is, Mom, tells the children that recently a plague had spread on that island, due to which all the people had to be quarantined. They had to be locked in their homes. After coming out, they did not do any work for many months, and thus there was a famine there. Due to the famine, some people started dying of hunger while some started hunting other people. Finally, these people came out of their homes after completing their quarantine, but by then a huge damage had been done to that island. And in memory of all this, every 10 years a festival is organized here in which everyone performs theater for 8 hours, and whatever happened at that time is shown in this drama so that the children of today do not forget the sacrifices of their ancestors, that is, their grandfathers and great-grandfathers. Now on the way, they stop near a cafe whose owner was very rude. Suzanne tries to ask him normal questions and also asks him about his children. So Jasmine tells him very rudely that they are dead, and Jada does not answer any of her questions. His children also want to visit this cafe now, and they find a seabird cut in a strange way on the back side of the cafe, whose picture they let them take. Well, after having food, when Suzanne asks about the boat going to that island through the sea, the hotel owner breaks his plate in fear on hearing the name of that island and tells them in fear that it is not right to go there, and not at all in this month, because their quarantine festival is going to come in this month, during which they do not like any outsider coming. Even in normal circumstances, there is no hotel there where any visitor can come and stay. So Rick Hart shows the hotel owner the house which they had booked for their holidays. Finally, the hotel owner tells them the truth and tells them that the people of that island are psychos, and they even bite and eat the people who come from outside. But even after all this, they are not scared because they felt that this chef is talking nonsense. Suzanne wanted to see quarantine at any cost. They had come after swimming such a long distance, so there was no question of going back. After a while, they reached the dock of a boat. When they are about to board it with their luggage, Rick Hart remembers that he forgot his purse in the hotel itself, which he brings back quickly, and then the girl in the boat asks, "Where do you people want to go?" When these people take the name of that island, that girl also gets scared, and all the people sitting there also start looking at them with strange eyes. People even misbehave with them as if these people have done something bad to them, and these people hate them. After some time, these people stop at that island, and they are surprised to see that the people of the whole island had gathered here. They were wearing strange masks on their mustaches, big gowns. They were carrying torches in their hands. They were scaring them by making strange noises. So Suyan tells these islanders that you have to stop this noise. Our children inside are getting disturbed. The people of the island throw the body of a dead raccoon near them and go away from here. Now Rick Hart and Suyan were really scared. They were wondering if they had made a mistake by coming here. Well, the next day is shown, and now it is revealed that there is only one day left for quarantine, that is the festival for which Suyan had come here. But it became difficult for them to stay in this house even for a day, because JC used to feel as if someone is watching her all the time in her room. And these people's suspicion was right too. It is shown that someone was actually keeping an eye on these people through a hidden CCTV. Tired of all this, Richard now remembers the man from whom he had taken this house. He gives him the dead raccoon which had run away from their house on the island after creating a ruckus at night. He tells him about the whole ruckus and also says that he feels as if someone is keeping an eye on him in the house. Everyone is treating him with hatred, and if this continues, he will give a negative review about his house, after which no one will come here to spend their holidays. Now the owner tells him that you should not do this. I will talk to the community people. Well, after some time, these people start exploring the beauty of this island and start taking pictures, while the scene is shown to us at the same cafe where these people had come after staying the previous day. The owner of that cafe and his wife were murdered by someone, which the police was investigating. While here, Rick Hart and his family notice that these islanders had ordered 4 coffins from an outside city, and they had no idea what they were for. After some time, that police officer also arrives here who was investigating the case of the cafe owner. He talks to the security officer here that a criminal named Johan has fled and come to this island. He has already committed 2 murders and can commit more. Therefore, it is very important to catch him. It is shown here that the people here were now preparing for quarantine. Then the officer comes here and starts asking about the same man named Johan, on whom they suspect that he is committing murders. Clara, who was the leader here, tells them that he had gone out of this island today morning, after which she also threatens the officer that next time he should not come to this island to solve any of his cases, because on this island there, law or the law of any outside world does not apply. So in response to that, the officer says, okay, I will go, but then you have to protect your lives yourself. The officer leaves from here after a while, and from behind we see that Johan was watching him. Now both JC and Jay-Z's brother go to a cafe where they meet the same young boy who had told them earlier that nobody likes their coming and they should leave from here. At this time also he tells them in a strange way that you people have made a big mistake by coming here. But even after hearing this, both of them are not afraid. Rather, they tell him that we will leave. My mother just wants to see this useless theater. Now, as soon as he said this, someone caught his brother from behind and took him out of the hotel and threw him there, where many people of the island were standing wearing masks to believe him. Behind these strange people were the same coffins that they had seen coming to this island. Seeing this, both these siblings get scared. Now the scene shifts to the other side where we are shown Clara, who is having a meeting with her people. She tells everyone that this will be the last time when I will direct this quarantine drama myself. And I want everything to be very outclass in it. Earlier, for many years, we used to bring the British inside this quarantine and kill them to please the souls of our elders. But then the future generations did not like killing people. So we stopped killing the British from our quarantine. That is this tradition. But now luck has come to us. When the British themselves have come to us, why don't we take advantage of this opportunity and celebrate quarantine once again the way we have been celebrating it earlier? So now Clara decides that these people will murder the same English family in quarantine and will also eat them. All the big people agree with Clara, but Clara's own son and all the young people were against this decision. They say that they were with Clara as long as they thought that they will only scare the English. But now if she has a plan to murder them, then they will not support her. Hearing their talk, Clara gets angry and Clara orders that whatever she wants will happen here in quarantine. After this, Clara goes to meet the owner of Suyan's family house. She asks him to join her plan, but this man was also not ready to agree with her. Then she says that every year you break one or the other rule of ours. You bring people from outside the world and keep them here and do whatever you want. We forgive you every time, but now you will have to do something for the island, and in return for the kindness of the people of the island, you will have to support us, and thus I am compelled to agree to Clara's words. Finally, the day comes on which quarantine was to start. All the people of the island go and sit in a ground, and a strange man wearing a wooden mask starts the whole show by playing a drum. Here we see that the owner of the house comes to that family with a lot of cookies, and he tells them that he has talked to the people of the island, and now the people of the island themselves want them to be a part of quarantine and come to see their tradition. But whatever had happened yesterday, these people were a little scared. So these people say that we cannot waste 8 hours. We are going for swimming at this time. We will come only to see the climax of quarantine. So the owner now leaves those cookies at their house. Here the show also starts, in which it was shown how the people of the island got the news of the epidemic, due to which they locked themselves in their homes. They quarantined themselves. They relied on the army of England. They were told that the plague was over, but the army deceived them. These people remained locked in their homes for months, due to which their crops were destroyed outside. A disaster struck here. People locked in their homes started dying of hunger, and some people started killing and eating other people to stay alive. When the condition of the island deteriorated so much, they broke the quarantine and everyone came out of their homes. They realized that the epidemic had ended long ago, and the British did not tell them anything. That is why as soon as they came out, they attacked the British army. The scene changes and we are shown Susan's family. When they return home, They see their owner's cookies kept on the dining table. They start eating them happily and fall unconscious in a short while. This is because the cookies had an anesthetic. It is revealed that Honor was watching all this. The CCTV cameras installed were not installed by Honor. Seeing them unconscious, he quickly comes to their house. First of all, he takes Susan and makes her lie down on the bed and then lies down with her. Before he could say anything else, everyone comes and stands there, and it is revealed that they had just done a drama of eating cookies. These people were still conscious, and with the knives in their hands, they attack this man simultaneously and kill him by stabbing him from all sides. And from here the scene goes into flashback, and we come to know that the owner of the cafe where these people were sitting at the start of the movie and his wife were also killed by none other than Rick Hart. And the bird that was seen dead by her brother was also killed by these two themselves. That is, in reality, these people were a family of psychopaths. They were a killer family who enjoyed killing people. Due to this habit of theirs, they had also become serial killers, and to satisfy their desire of killing people, these people used to come to such small islands which are not known to the outside world. After that, all these people take some weapons and go out. They start killing mercilessly whoever comes in their way. Like a woman stabs someone's head with a knife, then his brother kills another woman with an axe. While killing mercilessly like this, these people reached a stage where the theater was being played. Here also these people started killing every person coming in their way, and chaos had spread here. Clara also came to know that her island had been attacked, but Clara did not know who had attacked. She only knew that this was her last quarantine. This was the last festival which she was trying to complete at any cost. There was fear all over the island, and everyone felt that the one who was killing people was none other than Yuhan, and the officers had come here to chase him. These people now move towards the pit. There they pretend to be scared, and when the security agent tries to bring them down, both the brother and sister kill her with a knife. And after killing her, they also take a selfie with her. A man had seen all this. He had sensed trouble, so he picked up a flare gun and fired in the air, due to which red flashes of light spread all around. This was actually a sign to call the police in an emergency. Richard and Susan had also understood this, but they still started spending their time happily with each other here instead of running away in panic. Here it is shown that the remaining islanders now try to hide inside a small house which Richard had seen. He stabs a knife in the gap in the doors, which does not hit anyone at first, but after stabbing in this manner a couple of times, Clara gets injured. Here, people from inside also attack these killers without knowing who the killers are. Their knife hits Richard, who also gets injured but still acts as if nothing has happened to him. Finally, these people were successful in breaking the door of this place. Clara, her son, and another young boy managed to escape from here, but all the rebels were caught in front of these people, whom they killed mercilessly one by one. They killed every person by stabbing them in the stomach, head, and heart. Here the officer who had come to the island the previous day gets the news that Yuhan has started a massacre on the island. That is, he is killing a lot of people. The scene cuts and the island is again shown where Richard and his family had collected all the human corpses and burned them. And now they are sitting comfortably, where Yuhan tells Richard that the smell of burning human corpses reminds him of his honeymoon. That is, these people have been doing this for years. Here, in the course of conversation, an argument begins between Richard and his son. In the heat of the moment, Richard stabs him through the neck with his knife and kills his own son. Seeing their son and brother die, Suyan and Jacini said nothing. They just sat there as if nothing big had happened. Suyan calmly asks him why he killed him. He says that he was becoming a hindrance in our path. He was not listening to me, so it was necessary to kill him. So, as they say, now the bride will have to create another brother for me. It means that this was also not her real brother, but these people had adopted him after killing his family. That is why Richard was able to kill him so easily. After this, all three of them come to the same house in which they had come to live. Behind this house was the owner's house, and when they go inside, they see many CCTVs there, and they feel very bad to know that the owner of the house was keeping an eye on them. Here Richard also finds an inner path which was going towards their house. Richard decides to leave from here, while on the other hand we come to know that Clara was still obsessed with killing Karen then. And to kill Karen then, she wanted to kill the British. So she comes to this house with her Sadie carrying a gun. There she first encounters Jesse, who starts acting innocent in front of her and tells her that the owner of this house had gone mad due to anger. He attacked my wife and brother and even killed my brother. He is still after us. That is why I am saving my life from him. Hearing this, the man with the gun in his hand goes to search for the owner in the house. But despite that man leaving, Clara felt as if she was lying to him. But Jesse traps her in her innocent talk that these people are innocent. After a while, Susan also loudly opens the nearby door and comes to Jesse. And both of them together start acting crying as if a big crime has been committed against them. Here the men had reached the room in which they had killed the owner. He sees the body of the owner in pieces and realizes that the family was fooling them. He came to the other room to check where Richard was lying dead. But he was just pretending. As soon as he comes there, he stands up immediately and attacks his gun to kill him. While dying, this man fires his short gun, due to which Richard's entire hand gets cut and he faints down. Finally, they finish their drama. Richard comes down with his cut hand and says, "Yes, we are the ones who are behind killing all the people here." Hearing this, Clara gets angry, and when she was about to stab them with a knife, someone from behind shot Clara and killed her. These were police officers who thought that Clara wanted to kill innocent tourists. And despite doing so much harm, these people survived and were declared innocent. They rescue these people and take them away from here. Whereas Yuhan, who had not done anything, is considered guilty by the police and shot right there. And Richard's family leave from here with a devilish smile. And the movie ends by showing them